coming. Everybody coming. And Jerry bought the team the next year and brought in Jimmy.
Wow.
And you've been playing for Jimmy.
At the U, yeah.
I swear y'all shit y'all, man. Oh my God, dog. A couple weeks ago when they gave him his Super Bowl, his Hall of Fame ring.
Jimmy
Johnson.
Yeah.
At Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah.
My God, man. Hey, listen.
No, you're good. You're good.
Listen,
We'll figure it out.
I was right in back of him. He was right there addressing the crowd. I had just seen Jimmy at the Hall of Fame. You know, he just got in the hall and he was happy, and I see him happy. And when I saw him, I ain't never seen him this happy in my life. And I just started crying and crying and crying. I'll get emotional talking about it now because I sat there and looked at him, man, like, damn, look at all of this. And the people were going crazy. And I thought about the whole journey and all that we've done together. And I was like, man, all of this could have been gone if he wasn't the great man that he is. Because I got into shit on my first day in college.
I heard about this.
I mean, I'm swinging and whipping people's ass my first day in college. I had just got there. And they were playing with freshmen on the table, on the dinner table. And freshmen can't eat. I'm like, dude, I'm 1 to 6. I ain't never see a steak like that. We ain't even had it. My mom, she would take whatever they had around the house and whoever, what she was clean, who she would clean with, whatever food they would give her, and she would put it all in a pot, call it a casserole. We don't even know what it was. But now I had a training table, all this food, and they were making the freshmen wait. I was like, man, I ain't waiting, man. I ain't come here to play, man. I gotta make some money now. So this big lineman kept trying to make me wait, and I did the first couple of times, and then he tried to go and order the same damn steak I wanted. Man, I cracked his head with that tray. Wow. And started whooping. They took me, this is my first day, they took me to Jimmy's office, and I walked in, and Jimmy said, Mike, he said, son, you just got here, son. You just got here. He said, we can't be fighting our teammates, son. We can't do it. Yeah. And I'm thinking, he's about to send me home, man. I just got up out of that damn ghetto. But he did. He said, "You're a young man. I'm not going to suspend you." He said, "I'm going to take it up with my senior because he should have known better not to let it get to that situation." Yeah. So I was just thinking about all the time that I had screwed up that first year. That wasn't the only fight. That was the only fight. I got in another fight a week and a half later in the weight room with the linebacker. He pushes me because we're changing music. Freshmen were supposed to lift, and we're lifting. Freshmen are lifting. Then they come in early, and they change the music. I say, hey, man, it's still the freshman hour. We got 10 more minutes. That's it for the freshmen. We're not doing that. I'm going to switch it back. And then they come and switch. I said, dude, we got 8 more minutes. You just killed 2 of them, but we're going to take our 8 minutes. And I switched it back. And then he pushes me. I said, okay. And they get in between us. Coach comes right down, calls us upstairs, a private meeting, we got a team meeting. We don't have this dick. And I was up there on steam. I'm on steam. I ain't heard nothing he said. Boy, this joker pushed me in that room. What? I got to see this joker. What? It's true. Hey, Jimmy said, I want both Michael, I want you, and this come down in the middle of this right now and shake hands. And I was still on steam, dog. I was like, I told these jokers, man, I ain't with this. I ain't here for this, man. I got to make some money. I got to get my family out that hell. Man, I ain't with this. And a whole while I'm walking down there, just shake his hand. Just shake his hand, Mike. Just shake his hand and it's over. And the closer and closer I got, the harder and harder I got. And as I got close to him, I held out the left hand.
Oh, shit.
And
that's
he
disrespect.
held out a left hand. And I held it. And he was shaking. And I said, oh, you okay? Yeah. And then knocked him out, broke his jaw and everything.
Wow.
And then when Jimmy called me, I said, I'm definitely going home. And he called me, and the first thing he said, because he's a big boxer fan. He used to bring all the big boxers over to talk to us. Yeah. He looks at me and said, son, have you ever thought about boxing? So what I was thinking about when he was getting in his ring and I saw him so happy and all the moments and all the things, we won national championships, we won Super Bowls, man, we lived the life, man. And I said, oh my God, all of it. I could have missed it all if he'd have just sent my rude ass back home. None of it would have happened, and I just couldn't stop crying because thanking him for just believing in me till I got through that rough time.
So obviously he sees great talent in you. That's why you're playing.
Yeah, he would say, if you're good, you get away with more, right?
Yeah. Jimmy said, yeah. I want to. Don't. He said, I'm not. Don't talk about fair. Fair says everybody gets the same thing. Just says says everybody gets what they deserve. If your ass is out here and you're not making a whole lot of plays, and I got any kind of problem,
bye.
Get on out of here.
Yeah.
But if you make plays after plays after plays, we run into a little hiccup. We can work through that.
If you're the playmaker,
no matter what that hiccup is, we can work through it.
Guys, I'm going to quickly interrupt this incredible interview with the legend, the playmaker, Michael Irvin, because I got to tell you about the infamous tour. We're coming to Florida, okay? Not this weekend, but next weekend. We're in it. We're going to be in Jacksonville. All right, Jacksonville. Make sure you go check that out. We're also coming to the Laughing Spree Fest in Boca. And then closing out the year in Boston, New Year's Eve and the day before New Year's Eve. We got 3 shows at the Wilbur Theater. Make sure you go check that out. Also, Toronto, things have been crazy. Keep adding shows. Wild times. Massey Hall shutting us down, but we're coming back and we just keep adding shows and, stuff it in their stupid fucking faces. So Toronto, thank you for all the love on that. Plenty more shows up at theandrewschulz.com. We added a bunch more shows. California, New Orleans, a bunch of other places. Go to theandrewschulz.com. Check those out. The infamous tour is coming, baby. Akaash, what you got?
This weekend, I'm going to be at Zany's in Nashville. Cop your tickets. Hurry the fuck up. December 9th through 11th, D.C., I'm going to be at the Comedy Loft. Come through. January 7th and January 8th, I'm going to be in Dallas at Hyenas. Come buy tickets. And also, hit up Michael Irvin. Tweet him. Hit him on IG to tell him to come through also. And you know what? Let's just get back to that interview.
But my question is, he sees the talent, but there's also something that he sees in you, and that's, how to coach you and how to bring out the best of you. So do you think early on he understood you can't really tell Michael what to do?
Right. Jimmy's a psychologist.
Yeah.
So tell me when you start to realize, oh my God, he knows. Go.
Oh, you hit nail on the head, because I'm going to tell you something, right? I was a freshman. When I came in my freshman year, we had just lost 2 of the top receivers in college football, Eddie Brown and Stanley Shakespeare. And I was just a freshman. I'm sitting there watching film. And dude, Jimmy walks by, that psychology part, he walks by and he sees me in there studying. And this is after we done went through all the fights and everything, and he sees me in there studying. And he said, hey. I said, what's up, coach? He said, you read the papers? Everybody's wondering, what are we going to do? Now that Eddie Brown and Stanley Shakespeare is gone, everybody wonders, what are we going to do at wide receiver?
Yeah.
He said, hey, son, wait till I show them Michael Irvin. Don't let me down. I said, what? That's all I need to hear.